the bass guitar, all the way from Glasgow, via Buenos Aires, Argentina. So this next one is dedicated to all the drummers we've ever had in this band, of which there have been many. The first one had a baby. Ben is also the second drummer who we met along the way. And so this next track we wrote when we were at stage transitioning between the two drummers, both of whom were called Bens. And in Gaelic, a ben is a mountain, so we thought it was poetic to call this one In Between Bens. Here it is. Hope you're enjoying it, Beardy. see these people running that way. I'd like to see these people running that way. Beardy Folk Festival. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is the point where we pretend we're going off. Do you want one more? Go on, man.
Dannsa. Jah know say we moving. Jah know say we moving. Jah know say we moving. All people, Jah know say we moving. Jah know say we moving. Jah know say we moving. Alright, Jah know say we moving. Beardy, I see it going. Up, 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 up. Thank you so much for your energy. Thank you for supporting what we do. Thanks for being here with us. Now before we go anywhere, there's one thing I'd like you guys to do. I'd like you to use every drop of energy you've got when this drops. From the left to the right, from the front to the back. I want to see you bouncing and moving. Let it all go. Beardy Folk Festival, can you do it? Let's go! It's been a joy and a pleasure to come and share our music with you guys. It was a long drive to get here, but it was absolutely phenomenally worth it. Thank you for being such an amazing crowd. And before we go, there's two things that we're gonna say to you. The first of which I don't love saying, but we gotta say it. That is that being a musician in this day and age is absolutely solid. It's so hard. We put everything we can into this project. We tour as much as we possibly can. We run our own events. We do our own bookings. We do everything that we can to keep ourselves independent. But we still have absolutely zero money in our bank accounts. Somehow. Probably because we play ridiculously niche music. But still, we have records, we've got t-shirts, we've even got socks, we've got CDs, we've got hoodies. Oh, we sold out the socks. Ah, fuck. Well, we've got, what else do we have? Hoodies. We got a whole bunch of merchandise basically that we try and sell when we're on the road, and that just helps us keep this dream alive and keep it going. And as soon as we've finished, we'll be right down there, over there, next to that gate with all of our merch. We've got a card reader, we've got all that thing. So if you want to support what we do, even more than you already have, which we massively appreciate, we'll be right there and we'll be up for the chat, and we'd love to see you. Thank you so much for that. Now the second thing that we've got to say is that we 110%, 1,000,000% recognize that we are in a very privileged position right now to be up here on this stage, having the time of our lives while people out there in the world are suffering all over. And we want to make it very, very clear to everybody out there that we stand wholeheartedly in solidarity with the people of Palestine. We don't support any war of any kind at all. I think humanity can do a lot better than that, and I'm sure you guys all agree. So on the count of 3, I'd like you to make some noise for peace and love. 1, 2, 3. This is the last one that we're going to play. It's called All Things Shall Pass. Thank you, Beardy Folk Festival.
Beardy Folk Festival 2025. Let's hear it for your Sunday headliners. And Dannsa, Dubh. One more time. Let's hear it for and Dannsa, Dubh. Was that good? Right guys, we've got a big party coming up for you now. Up on this acoustic stage we've got Kaylee with Notorious G.I.G. The bar is open, the food is open, and most importantly, we're going to have the biggest Kaylee you've ever seen in South Shropshire, yes? Who's coming next year? We'll see you back here in 2026. We're going to release the dates very soon, and I hope to see you all in the big tent at the top of the garden. Let's go and have a party!